Okay, let's unpack this because there's a pretty surprising change happening right now, kind of under the radar, on Google Business Profiles.
Mm-hmm.
It could really reshape how customers find you, how they interact with local businesses. So this deep dive, we're going to get into what's actually shifting with the Q&A sections.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it, how these like tiny adjustments on huge platforms, Google especially, can have these pretty big ripple effects
Right.
for businesses, for consumers just trying to find info. So yeah, our mission today is basically to figure out what these quiet updates are and, more importantly, what they actually mean for you listening.
Okay, so let's get right to it. The main thing we've noticed, Q&A sections on Google Business Profiles, they're not just showing questions from, specific people anymore.
Okay, that's the core change.
Instead, and this is the weird part,
Yeah.
you see these anonymous questions, they pop up under banners like people are asking or others are asking, just general questions.
Exactly. No name attached. It's quite a departure. And look, this wasn't like an overnight switch everywhere.
No.
No, our research shows it started kind of gradually. We first saw it in, I think, big city restaurants. They seem to be the early adopters, so to speak.
Okay, restaurants first. Makes sense, maybe high volume.
Maybe. Then it sort of spread out. We saw it popping up for concert venues, casinos, racetracks, even some public establishments.
And it didn't stop there, right?
Yeah.
Because what we're seeing now is it's way more widespread.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It seems to be showing up for most home services businesses now.
Mm-hmm.
Plumbers, electricians, cleaners, you name it. That's a huge sector.
It is. And interestingly, the one exception we've consistently found after checking a lot of categories
Uh-huh.
is assisted living facilities.
Huh.
For some reason, they don't seem to have these anonymous questions yet.
That's curious. Maybe a sensitivity thing? We just haven't gotten there yet.
It could be either. Which kind of leads to the next point. Google hasn't said a word about this.
Right. No announcement, no blog post. Just there it is.
Exactly. And the really interesting observation is that these new questions, they really look like AI-driven samplings.
AI-driven. What do you mean?
Well, they seem like general questions that could honestly apply to any business in that category. Like, for a plumber, maybe, do you offer emergency services? Even if no specific user asked it recently.
Ah, okay. So Google's AI might be generating common questions for that type of business to fill out the profile.
That's the theory. It suggests Google is trying to proactively cover common information gaps, maybe using AI to make profiles seem more complete, even if real users haven't asked those specific things.
Which, I mean, that's a whole other layer. So
Right.
for a business owner listening right now, what's the practical takeaway?
Good question. Look, we don't know for sure if answering these anonymous, possibly AI questions will directly, boost rankings.
These changes might seem small, but they can affect your visibility, credibility, and even client trust. Want to stay ahead and optimize your Google business presence the right way? Watch the full breakdown on YouTube.